Hey everyone, today's video is about when you pretend to be in a relationship with Bakugou. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. You stood outside your front door, your heart pounding in your chest, as you prepare to introduce your parents to your boyfriend. In reality, Bakugou Katsuki was just your friend, but you couldn't help but have a massive crush on him. The thought of pretending to be a couple with him was both exciting and nerve-wracking. You took a deep breath and rang the doorbell. Your parents greeted you with warm smiles, and your mother immediately pulled you into a tight hug. Ah, sweetheart, we've missed you so much, she said. I missed you too, Mom. You replied, returning her hug. Just as you were about to introduce Bakugo, he stepped forward, a cocky smirk on his face. Hey there, I'm Bakugo Katsuki, Wine's boyfriend, he announced, extending his hand for a handshake. Your parents looked surprised, but they quickly recovered and shook his hand. Nice to meet you, Bakugo. I'm Wine's dad, and this is her mom. Your father introduced. You glanced at Bakugo, who seemed to be reveling in the role of your boyfriend. He had always been confident and a bit arrogant, but you had never seen him act so convincingly before. It both thrilled and scared you. Over dinner, you and Bakugo kept up with the act. He played the part of the doting boyfriend, holding your hand, complimenting your parents' cooking, and engaging in a light-hearted banter. Your parents seemed to be taken aback by his act, much to your relief. As the evening went on, you found yourself growing more and more enchanted by Bakugo's presence. The way his eyes sparkled when he laughed, the way his smile reached his eyes, it all made your heart race. You wished so desperately that this pretend relationship could be real. After dinner, you and Bakugo retreated to your room, needing a moment alone. He collapsed onto your bed with a dramatic sigh. Man, I can't believe we're actually doing this, he said, looking up at you. You chuckled nervously and took a seat next to him. I know. It's kind of crazy, but thanks for getting along with it. You replied, fidgeting with your hands. Bakugo rolled his eyes. Please, it's not like I have anything better to do. They actually believe we're a couple. It's amusing to see your parents' reactions, he said, smirking. Yeah, they seem to be buying it. You admitted, a blush creeping up on your cheeks. Bakugo studied you for a moment before speaking again. So, Ryan, is there a reason you wanted me to be your fake boyfriend? Or are you just desperate for attention? He asked, his tone slightly softer. Your heart skipped a beat, and you mustered up the courage to meet his gaze. Well, the thing is, I kind of have a crush on you. You admitted, your voice barely above a whisper. Bakugo's eyes widened in surprise, and for a moment, he seemed lost for thoughts. Well, finally, he let out a breath and smirked. Well, looks like you've got some good taste after all. He teased, his voice laced with a bit of amusement. He felt a mixture of relief and frustration at the response. Are you serious, Bakugo? This is not a joke to me. You said, your voice trembling slightly. Bakugo's smirk faded and he reached out to gently cup your cheek. I'm not joking, Wayan. I'm just surprised. That's all. I never thought you'd feel that way about me. He confessed, his voice sincere. You couldn't help but lean into his touch, closing your eyes for a moment. I've liked you for a while now, Bakugo. I just didn't know how to tell you. You admitted, your heart pounding in your chest. Bakugo's hand dropped from your cheek and he leaned closer, his face just inches away from yours. Well, you've clearly found an interesting way to get my attention, he said, his voice low and husky. Your breath hitched, as you felt his warm breath against your skin. What does this mean for us? You asked, your voice barely a whisper. Bakugo's gaze was intense as he locked eyes with you. Let's stop pretending, Wyan. If you want me to be your boyfriend, then I'm all in. He said, his voice filled with determination. A surge of happiness flooded through you, and a wide smile broke out onto your face. I'd like that, you whispered, your heart soaring. Bakugo closed the remaining distance between you two, capturing your lips in a soft but passionate kiss. In that moment, you knew that pretending to be a couple had led you to something real, something you had wanted all along. And as you deepened it, you couldn't help but think that sometimes pretending could become the best thing that ever happened to you. Because with Bakugo sent electricity coursing through your veins, igniting a fire within you that you had only ever dreamed of. His lips moved against yours, and you couldn't help but lose yourself in the moment. It was a kiss that was both tender and intense, filled with unspoken promises and the weight of unexpressed emotions. As you slowly pulled away, breathless and flushed, Bakugo rested his forehead against yours. His warm breath mingled with yours as he whispered, I wanted to do that for a long time, Wayan. A smile graced your lips as you gazed into his fiery crimson eyes. Me too, Bakugo. I've imagined this moment countless times. You confessed. It's about time we stop pretending then, isn't it? I would love to be your girlfriend. Bakugo, no more pretending. You replied, your voice steady and determined. Bakugo's lips curled into a genuine smile, a rare sight that made your heart flutter even more. Good, because I've had my eyes on you for a while too, Wayan. You're the only one who can keep up with my explosive personality. I wouldn't have it any other way. You're the only one who challenges me and pushes me to be better, Katsuki. Then, let's face everything together. I promise to protect you and be there for you, no matter what. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye. Love you.